What's going on, guys? Beastly Gamer here. I'm waiting for a game to install on my PS3. I'm getting ready to play some Tekken Tag Tournament 2. But in the meantime, I figured I'd make a quick video to let you guys know my initial thoughts now that I've had my Nintendo Switch since its release date. I never made a video talking about the way I felt about the console, and now after some extensive playtime, I can say the Nintendo Switch is an incredible console. It's so different. It's a whole new thing. I mean, it's really hard to put it into words. I've been playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It took me a while to get into that game. You know, coming from Horizon Zero Dawn, I didn't know what to expect. I just played it for an hour here or there. But recently, I've kind of really been getting into it. And it's one of the best games I've ever played. It's so weird to even say that. If Nintendo can craft more experiences like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, it will be the favorite console of this console generation. There's no question about it. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and more so than the Switch itself. I don't even know how I can say that, because the Switch itself makes that game even more enjoyable. To be playing in here on the 60-inch TV, upscale to 4K, right? And I want to go in the living room or go in my bedroom like I did last night and lay next to my wife and play The Legend of Zelda. It's just an incredible thing. I play it on my lunch breaks at work. I sit up, pull the kickstand out and I play it. Yesterday I was holding my daughter. She's 3 months old. I was holding her in my arm. I had one controller in this arm and had the other controller like leaning on the couch, relaxing, playing The Legend of Zelda. And I've never had the opportunity to do that, barring maybe the Wii, but it wasn't made for that kind of functionality, really. The Switch is incredible. I'm really enjoying it. I think that the hardware is sound. I think it really works for what Nintendo's aiming for, the demographic. They're not looking for, the people who want the highest specs, the people who want the best graphics and the newest technology, but they're aiming for people who know what Nintendo's about, who enjoy what Nintendo has done, and who are looking forward to what Nintendo is bringing, what they're bringing next. And I think that the Switch is a definite and meaningful evolution of all the Nintendo consoles of the past. It seems like it does every single thing that they've all done. It has motion controls, it has a rumble pack, it has the screen kind of like the Wii-U, the controllers are kind of like the Wii. Everything that made Nintendo great, I think they can really bring forward with the Switch. And for me, that's all it needs, I've also been playing snipper clips with my wife and with my daughters, and it's such an enjoyable thing to be these little pieces of paper, but they are the shape of the Joy-Con controllers, and to fit into puzzles and do all these things. It's just kind of a great party game. And to be able to play that on the screen, or like we were watching a horror movie a few nights ago, me and my wife and my kids, I set it up on the kickstand, me and my wife, we laid out on the couch and played that together, kind of enjoying that at the same time. And I think that the Switch gives you that functionality, it gives you that creative way to play that nothing else offers. The Nintendo Switch is an incredible portable console, and I think it's definite competition for the modern home consoles when it comes to being docked. I think it's incredible. Watching The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, playing it, the way it looks in dock mode, it is pretty striking to look at when you're fighting these giant creatures in the world, or going through these story campaigns and meeting new characters and just looking at the world and understanding that you can actually go anywhere. It keeps catching me off guard, actually. I said it about 5 times yesterday that I can't believe they fit such a huge game on that little cartridge. It still kind of blows me away that they were able to do that, Nintendo's able to do that. And if they are able to utilize this kind of technology and really squeeze every bit of juice out of each experience the way they did with The Legend of Zelda, I think that Mario and Donkey Kong and Metroid and all the other Nintendo franchises that are well known have a great chance of seeing more success than they have in the past. If The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is the evolution of all these Zelda games, I'm hoping that Nintendo's able to do the same thing with their other franchises, because it's an incredible console. I'm very happy that I bought it. The Nintendo Switch is now my go-to console for when I go places, like it's my portable. It used to be my PlayStation Vita, but not anymore. I love the fact that I could take it like over my brother's house or go visit family and pull it out of its case, and me and my wife can play snipper clips or do things together, or just have an awesome portable experience that is console quality. That's the caveat. It really is console quality on the go for like the first time in history. So that's my thoughts on the Nintendo Switch. I think it's really incredible. If you don't have one, you need to think about getting one. I know a lot of people say that the Switch is only good right now for The Legend of Zelda. They did have a very weak launch, but they did have one of the best launch games of all time. So, you know what Nintendo is, you know what Nintendo has to offer. And so I'm thinking with the future, with the next few months, we're going to see some more incredible games coming out on it. I'm looking forward to seeing what's coming, and I think there's going to be a lot of great games. I think indies work very well on this thing. Like Gary Diaz said, indies work extremely well on the Switch. Also, I think that their first-party titles are going to be incredible. You guys let me know what you think. Do you have a Switch? Are you playing the Switch? Do you enjoy it? I think it's one of the greatest consoles this generation. I think it's big competition for PlayStation and for Xbox. And I think it's going to continue to sell like hotcakes. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Be sure to give a thumbs up, show support for my channel, join the Facebook group, follow me on Twitter, and you can support my channel through Patreon. Links in the description. I'm the Beastly Gamer, and I'll see you guys next time.